Top 7 Best Wireless Trackball Mouse 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. ELECOMM-HT1DRBK. Yes, we included quite a few ambidextrous mice on our review list, but it would feel incomplete if we did not include a mouse exclusively for left-hand use. Introducing the ELECOMM-HT1DRBK Wireless Trackball yet again, but this time for left-handed use. Well, for starters, we begin by stating that the ELECOMM-HT1DRBK for left-handed people is the mirror image of the unit meant for right-handed people. And that is about it. The product is the same throughout. So, we are going to go about by discussing the unit in further detail. The discussion, do note, applies to both left-handed individuals and the right-handed ones. Like we have discussed before, one of the advantages of using a trackball mouse is that it greatly increases accuracy. The MX5-4DRBK comes with a switch that helps us choose from a set number of DPI. They are in increments of 500, so they are basically at 500, 1000, or 1500 DPI. For daily routine tasks, we recommend keeping the DPI at the 500 DPI mark. Number 6. ELECOMM-HT1DRBK Wireless. Now, we use trackball mice for the higher levels of accuracy that they offer, or because we have a small surface to work on. They are made on the grounds to reduce, if not eliminate, RSI as a whole. That, however, is not achieved on some trackball mice. To be more specific, the thumb-operated trackball mice. Rapid thumb movement can be linked to RSI. On the other hand, there's a steeper learning curve to using these thumb-operated trackball mice. That is where the MH1DRBK Wireless from ELECOMM comes in. The ball is transferred to the top of the mouse, and it is meant to be used with your index finger. So, how does it stack up to the competition? Let us start with the design. The MH1DRBK Wireless seems like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, and the bright red ball, the stark black body seems to work quite well with each other. The color scheme reminds us of those red hydrogen cameras, and that is not a bad thing. Despite its 90s movies color scheme, the shell looks quite modern, and the button layout further adds to that aesthetic. The mouse comes with 8 buttons and has all the features and tricks to impress the hardiest of macro users. And the second thing that comes to mind is the size of this thing. It is quite massive. Number 5. Logitech Trackman Marble Trackball Mouse. Now we are going to take a look at an ambidextrous offering from Logitech, the Trackman Marble. This is one classic mouse we have on our list, and this unit made its mark on history way back in 2004 and still in production today. We are sure that this fact alone speaks volumes about how good this mouse is. So, one of the first things you notice is the lack of any visible scroll wheel. Disbelief? Sure, a mouse without a scroll wheel in this decade. You must be out of your mind, dear editor. To include a mouse without a scroll wheel is what we would think too. But bear with us. The lack of a scroll wheel can be addressed via the companion software. It can be set such that holding down one of the buttons and then rotating the ball turns the ball into a scroll ball. True, it is not as convenient as having an actual scroll ball or a scroll wheel, but we must remember that this unit is from 2004 and must be treated as such. The trackball itself is not the largest on our list, but it is still quite large, and the buttons are quite tactile. Number 4. Kensington Orbit Trackball Mouse with Scroll Ring. Want to get into Kensington and scroll rings, but on a tight budget? We have you covered. Introducing the Orbit Trackball Mouse with Scroll Right from Kensington. The Orbit is a smaller trackball and comes with only 2 buttons, but it makes up for it through its cost-effectiveness and strong feature set. This is also one of those models that we recommend to those of us who are just getting into the expansive world of trackball mice. The learning curve flats out with a simple-to-use mouse like this one, and the connection is wired, so we need not worry about the battery juice draining out. Dimensions-wise, it is much flatter than the Kensington Expert mouse, which is a good thing. A flatter surface is generally more comfortable for newbies, veterans alike. The scroll ring, a feature we see in most Kensington trackball mice, makes its appearance on this model too, and the rotation speed is a little slower than the others. Number 3. Logitech MX Ergo Wireless Trackball Mouse. Looking for the best thumb-operated trackball mouse? Then do not look past the Logitech MX Ergo Wireless Trackball Mouse, the direct successor to the MX570 we discussed previously in our article. the MX Ergo improves on a lot of fronts over its predecessor. Let us take a deeper dive into its base feature, the Trackball. At 34 mm, the great Trackball is smaller than both the Kensington Orbit and the Expert Trackball mouse, but is of the same dimensions as its predecessor, the MX570. We do need to put in a fair bit more effort to move the cursor around. The ball can be removed by driving a toothpick through a tiny hole on the underside, flip it of the mouse. Button-wise, the MX Ergo comes with a whopping 8-button configuration, almost twice that of the Kensington Expert and about 3 more than Logitech's own MX570. The buttons are all tactile and responsive. Also, the companion software, the Logitech Options, has all the features and settings we will ever need to make the most out of the 8-buttons layout of the MX Ergo. A single charge of the battery should see you through at least 4 months, though we reckon we can get a lot more out of it through conservative usage. Number 2. Kensington Expert Wireless Trackball Mouse. Looking for that high performance and ergonomics package? The K72359WW Expert from Kensington is the one you are looking for. This is one of the best finger-operated overall trackball mice you can buy right now. The trackball is large and smooth, and the design is ambidextrous, and the 4 buttons on the surface are easy to customize with the companion software. The mouse itself supports wireless connectivity, either by the dongle, 2.4 GHz, or by Bluetooth. Let us talk about the trackball. The Expert's Trackball is the biggest of all the trackball mice we have covered in our reviews. Big and dense, the ball rotates smoothly. Due to the large size, it is much easier to move the cursor in high definition or multiple display setups. Removing the ball is as simple as pulling it out. We do recommend taking the ball out once in a while for routine cleaning, and we are not too sure about the brand of switches they are using in the buttons. But we cannot complain either. They feel great with excellent response times. Number 1. Logitech M570 Wireless Trackball Mouse. First up on our reviews list, we have the M570 from Logitech. We highly recommend this particular mouse if the MX Ego is out of your budget. This mouse also serves as a very good and cheap introduction into the world of trackball mice, and this variant cost about 1/4 as much as its successor, but it still remains a very solid option. Now, against the MX Ergo. It might feel a little cheap, plus it lacks the MX Ergo's tilt feature. Still, if you feel you can forego the Bluetooth connectivity and the extra buttons, the Logitech M570 is a very viable option. Taking a deeper dive into the mouse, the trackball is the same dimensions as the MX Ergo. The smoothness is on par, and the ball is quite easy to rotate around, and the buttons are all tactile and feel quite nice. Like the MX Ergo, the M570 is also made out of plastic and includes a tiny divot on which you can rest your pinky. The surface is covered in a smooth plastic. Now, this design can look a little outdated at times, but the unit overall is much lighter than other products. Let us talk a fair bit about the companion software. In order to use the mouse to its full potential, you ought to have the companion software installed. The software to use is the Logitech Control Center, and the Logitech Options, a much newer software, does not include the M570 on the list of mice it is compatible with. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best wireless trackball mouse 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.